Let's talk starches. This is something I use very, very often, and almost every time I cook, I will use one of these for a different application. To start off with the most common one, which is cornflour. Cornflour is used mostly in my cookbook for thickening agents, just to thicken sauces, but it's also great if you want a light batter or a light coating for deep frying dishes like tofu as well. Cornflour is also great for rolling out dough. So instead of just using regular flour to roll out your dumpling dough, by using cornflour, it actually has a less hydration rate, so your dough doesn't actually just soak up the flour and make your dough harder. It kind of just keeps it dry and easier for you to roll, but also once you've rolled out your dumpling doughs, you can stack them with cornflour in between and it won't stick. Tapioca starch is a kind of a more superior version of cornflour, and that's probably why you'll find them a little bit more expensive than cornflour. Similar purpose, which is thickening agent, but again, used a lot of the times in terms of types of dumpling dough as well. Often is combined with other types of starch to make those crystal dumplings, the see-through transparent dumpling skins. So you got two different types of rice flour. One is regular rice flour. Again, you can also use this as a thickening agent, but often this is used for dumplings, kind of steamed, wrapped dishes. You know, those ones. And then the glutinous rice flour has a more of a mochi-like texture when rehydrated and cooked, so it's got more of a stretchy kind of quality to them as well. You know how sometimes you'll get those like noodles that are made out of like potato starch or mung bean starch, etc. This is what they're made out of. So this one's the mung bean starch, and essentially when rehydrated and then dried out in sheets and cut into noodle strips, that becomes your mung bean noodle. So these types of starches are used to make those types of dishes. In the picture over here, you can see that there's a mung bean cake that's seasoned with soy sauce and chili oil. So again, another way to use starch. Another thing that you can find really easily is different types of flour. So just regular wheat flour, but different types of gluten content for different purposes. So you've got low gluten, medium, and high for your different baking purposes. Again, this one will create something that's more of a crisp, maybe like a choux pastry, etc. And then this one is more so like steamed buns. And this is if you want something to be super stretchy.